Hello, everyone, and welcome to Snap Take. This is Glazer of Snap Judgments. Today, we have a special video for you. Instead of decks, we're covering bundles that feature Series 4 and 5 cards. We're going to go over how you can best spend your money to advance your collection in Marvel Snap. We're going to begin, as we have the last couple times with this video, with the Don't Stop the Healing anti-venom pack that comes out February 20th. That's only a few days away. That is 5,000 gold, up from 4,500. And it's only 123% currency value. However, because gold is the one resource you can get in Marvel Snap the game without having to spend cash, then all of a sudden this is one of the best bundles they've ever done. Yes, even at 500 extra gold. This if you don't own anti-venom, this bundle is beyond. This bundle is absolutely 100% a must-buy bundle. Anti-venom is one of the better cards in the game. You get anti-venom enough for a Series 4 card and a reasonable chunk of tokens, all for your 5,000 gold. That is, again, must-buy value. Now, let's take this right at the top. If you want to collect the 4 unowned cards that are coming, you get 3 brand new cards, and then you get 4 unknown Series 4 and 5 cards from the new Sanctum Showdown mode. Cool? If you want to get all of those, you either need a crazy high win rate. That's one way to do it. If you have a crazy high win rate, you can pull that off. The other way to really pull that off is to spend gold on refreshes. That's going to sort of work the way it did for Deadpool's Diner. If I were you, I would generally try and save gold for that. Would I save gold for that over the anti-venom bundle? No, absolutely not. I think anti-venom is more likely to be better than a random unknown Series 4 or 5 card for almost every player in the game. As such, I think the anti-venom bundle is better for the 5,000 gold, and then you use whatever extra gold you have after that on the refreshes. Or if you own anti-venom, you can absolutely skip this and then make sure you have enough to spend on the Sanctum Showdown bundle. One more thing I wanted to show you. This bundle for $3 exists in the shop. You'll see 502% currency value. Most of our bundles we're not going to talk about another bundle that's above 200%, let alone 502%. That's utterly fantastic value. So if you're interested in just the best bang for your buck, it's 1 season pass, 2 gold pass, 3 this, and then like everything else comes in a distant fourth. So just if you're looking to spend actual cash, I urge you to get this Iron Man bundle. Now, we are going to go forward. We're going to ask you, we're going to show you a whole bunch of stuff. But before we get there, I'm going to ask you to hit that sub button, like, and comment. We do at least 7 videos a week, one every single day here on this channel. Doesn't matter where I am in the world, a video will happen, and we do at least 3 brand new decks every single day. So if you want the most Snap coverage, the bottom right of your screen has a little YouTube looking button. If you press that button, all of a sudden you're subbed, and you will never miss out on the most comprehensive Marvel Snap content and the best decks before anyone gets them to you. In addition, that's an old one, but we are giving away a season pass every single week. So if you'd like to win a season pass, all you have to do is sub, like, and then leave a comment. Usually that comment is specific. I don't think it really is in this video. It might be. I don't remember. I made this a couple days ago. But usually it's leave a specific comment, and then you are entered to win the season pass. That will be Sam Wilson right now. But the last week of the season, if you win a Sam Wilson, you can just roll it over to getting Agamotto, the new season pass card, who's absolutely incredible and who we've covered several times. Check last week's podcast. Next up, we have the bundle that's in the shop right now as this goes live, hopefully. The Rage Meets Wade bundle. It's possible that this video releases right after this leaves. Sorry if so. This is an excellent value bundle. Red Hulk is a good but not great card, but 4,000 tokens and 3,000 credits, 173% value. And the important part, 3,000 gold, which can help you get that anti-venom bundle or that Sanctum Showdown refreshes, is very useful. So in terms of value, this one is a very good one, even if it is on the more expensive side. Next up, we have the Nocturne bundle. Nocturne bundle is 10% worse in currency than the previous bundle. It comes with the Spotlight Key, 2,000 tokens, and Nocturne. This is a fairly easy skip, in my opinion. Nocturne is a card that does not really have a home in the meta. Since it was nerfed from a 3-5 to a 3-4, it's not a card people run. As not a card that is very good or not a card a lot of people run, for $50, save it. There are going to be better bundles that we're going to take a look at almost immediately. Also, a reminder, actually, I guess saying this the first time, at the end of the video, we're going to rank some bundles for you and suggest what you should spend your money on. 188% value is great for Ghost Spider. This is the Ghost in the Web Ghost Spider bundle that comes out February 19th. This is a very good bundle. 188% value is great. Ghost Spider is a Series 4 card, and we should have series drops announced at some point this week. If series drops are announced and all of a sudden Ghost Spider is going to become a Series 3 bundle, then the value on this goes down. However, 20 bucks for 3,000 gold. That's the same gold you're getting from that Red Hulk bundle for significantly cheaper. So if what you're in the market for is extra gold for Sanctum or for that Sanctum or that anti-venom bundle, this is where you want to be. Oh, there's the season pass question here. So which of these bundles are you planning on getting, if any? How are you planning on spending your gold in Marvel Snap going forward? Let me know in the comments to be entered to win a season pass. Next up, we have the Red, White, and Fight bundle. This is a US Agent bundle. US Agent was fairly recently nerfed down to giving -3 instead of -4 to 4, 5, and 6 cost cards. That is a significant nerf. This is 165%, so it's a little better value than Nocturne, worse value than you're going to get from the Ghost Spider. 4,000 collector's tokens is a reasonable amount. 2,000 credits is a reasonable amount. Basically, what this does is ups the tokens, downs the credits on the Red Hulk, and then says you don't get the gold. If you need the gold, obviously this is a skip. This isn't a bad buy because US Agent's not a bad card to have, particularly if you're enjoying running the anti-venom Thena style deck, the one that runs Agent Venom Thena style deck. If that's your jam, then you're really going to want US Agent and strongly consider buying this. Outside of that, though, I don't think that this is going to be an especially pivotal card for most players. After this, we have Judgment Day. 100 bucks, 6,000 gold, a really cool Arishem variant, and 2 Spotlight keys. 175% currency value is great. This is a very, very easy recommend if you don't own Arishem. If you are an early enough player, don't own Arishem, and have interest in playing him, he lets you try out every card sort of at random, and that's got some real value for early collection players. He also fundamentally creates a deck all by his lonesome. As long as you own him, you can play an Arishem deck. That is going to be relatively competitive. I strongly urge people who don't own Arishem to buy this, largely because you get Arishem and you get enough gold to really, really, really make everything else work it. You can use that gold and buy anti-venom. You can use that gold and run the Sanctum Showdown shop. I think this is amazing value for right now. After this, we have the Sage bundle. Sage is coming out after the series drops. So at this point, we will know for sure. The card will either be series dropped or not. The announcement should be the week I'm away. That's why I'm not talking about it. For sure. But we will know for sure if Sage drops. This obviously goes down to value, but 50 bucks, 169% value. That's better than the other similarly like the 50-ish range bundles have been, but it's not amazing. 3,000 gold, however, is very nice. Again, we are targeting gold and tokens right now as far as what we want from our bundles. Tokens let us choose what card to buy. Gold lets us get into that shop and get unknown cards and get anti-venom. Well, this is well after the anti-venom bundle, but it lets us get into that shop. So this might actually be after that, but I assume that if the Sanctum Showdown is successful, it'll be back, and hoarding gold for that is a thing that makes sense. Sage is a card that you do want to own. It's a top 10-ish 3-drop in the game. It goes really well in negative. It goes really well in that aforementioned Agent Venom deck. It's got some serious homes where it's very hard to replace. It's not a must-have card, but it is a top-tier card. This value is great. 188% progression and 2 Series 5 cards. Scream and Cannonball, that's great. 3,000 gold is a little rough. You're cutting the gold in half from that Arishem bundle, right? So it's pretty close between this and the Arishem bundle, at least in my opinion. Even if this has a little bit more currency value, you do get 2 Series 5 cards, though. Scream fundamentally opens up decks for you. Scream has like 3 or 4 different tier 1 decks. She is one of the better cards in the game, and Cannonball goes in some Scream decks, but also opens up as the top end of a junk deck. I think this one is absolutely great. I wasn't completely sold on this, but more and more, I think this is somewhere we want to be. Fenris Wolf, again, we're at 169 for 50 bucks. This is fundamentally the same as the Sage. I suggest you buy the gold bundle, generally speaking, over the credits bundle as a rule. Unless you're dying to play Mill, and Fenris is great in Mill, then, because that's Fenris's only real home right now, unless you're dying to play Mill, dying to play Fenris Wolf, I think the Sage bundle is better, because I would, generally speaking, rather have 3,000 gold, which I can use for lots of things, than 3,000 credits, which I can only use for one thing. After that, we have the Black Swan bundle, and Black Swan is lesser value, but also 25 bucks. Comes with 4,000 credits, and then you can play Black Swan. Black Swan is largely, it goes in some Dracula dump stuff, it goes in some Moon Girl stuff. It's largely a bounce card. I don't think bounce is meta, and I don't think you need this card right now, but it's a decent value. 25 bucks to get a Series 5 card is for Marvel Snap, and don't yell at me, I'm comparing things to within Marvel Snap, is for Marvel Snap outside of the Season Pass a pretty good deal, so there is value there. Although, again, this is a card I could really see series dropping. Coming Later in April is Luna Snow, who comes with spotlight keys and 3,500 credits for 50 bucks. This is really good currency value, but Luna is a very niche card. She's in some versions of Surfer, some versions of Mill, some versions of Weird War Machine and evolutionary stuff. But despite what my friend Philip Rakovich will tell us, this is not a card I think anyone needs to own, and thus I think even though it's slightly more progression value, it's relatively likely to be a skip for me. After this, we have Beta Ray Bill, who I would not be surprised at all to see Series 3 be a Series 3 card because this is 175% value. 3,500 gold, however, is more gold than you're getting from others. A Series 4 card over Series 5 card, but you just get the card when you have that, when you spend that 3,500 gold. Again, this is a very good deal. Although, again, if this is a Series 3 card, then the value goes way down on this bundle, at least in my opinion. We're assuming you're getting a new card for all of these. Gore is coming on April 25th for 100 bucks, and this is a very low value $100 bundle. You're losing 1,000 gold or credits. Instead, you're getting 2 spotlight keys. I don't know. I know people really like Gore. I'm less high on Gore, at least in the current meta. A lot of the current meta has stuff like Surtur, has stuff that's not really playing a ton of on reveals. And if there's not a ton of on reveals on your opponent's side, you have to do a lot of heavy lifting to make Gore worth it. When you combine that with the slightly lesser value, I think I'd rather have both the Arishem and the Scream Cannonball bundles for 100 bucks, all other things being equal. Redwing is coming back relatively quickly. The card in spotlights this week is coming back relatively quickly. Decent currency value, 2,000 credits, 3,000 gold. You, dear viewer, will know whether Redwing is better or not better than I will at this exact moment, because at this exact moment I'm on a beach as you're watching this, and you are probably Redwing has been out. I do not expect Redwing to be very good. I could be wrong, and this is a very cute Redwing, but I don't expect Redwing to be very good, and thus I expect this to be a skip. This is usually a bundle. Like if this was 25 bucks, we'd be cooking, and I'd be like, please, please, please buy this. But for 35 bucks, I don't know. I think that unless Redwing's really great, this seems like a fairly good skip. Kate Bishop, however, comes in yet another $50, 169% value bundle. If you don't have Kate Bishop, I think you should own Kate Bishop. A month before this, Wiccan is in spotlights. Wiccan's in spotlights at the beginning of March, I believe. And when Wiccan comes out, you really do want Kate Bishop, even if you have to wait the extra month, because those cards go phenomenally well together. If you have Victoria Hand, you too want Kate Bishop. Kate is a very good 2-drop, one of the 5 best in the game. Generically good. Plus, this comes with basically fundamentally for your 50 bucks, you get a Series 5 card, enough tokens for a Series 4 card, and then a bunch of gold. I think that this is a very good value, although Kate is a card I assume a lot of people have due to her status as both a former Season Pass card and she was in spotlights with Victoria Hand, a card she goes really well with. We're almost done at this Rocket and Groot bundle. Yeah, you heard it right. Rocket and Groot. Slightly less value. I don't love getting spotlight keys. I'd much rather have credits. So I'd rather have tokens or gold are like fairly even to me. After that, I'd rather have credits generally than spotlight keys because you get all sorts of other stuff from your credits on your way to your spotlight keys. Spotlight keys are something like 5,000 credits, which is more than you usually get, but you get again all that other stuff from the credits. Wrecking Root is, however, a very good card, a card that goes in a lot of decks. It is, however, also a very replaceable card. So I don't know. I think that this is on the lower end of things that I would be targeting. Valentina, a Series 4 card, 25 bucks, 156%. You should have seen enough percentages at this point to know 156% is not very good. We're a solid 10%ish worse than most. Just 2,500 collector's tokens, not even fully enough to buy a Series 4 card. I don't know. I think that this is a skip, although I do like this bundle, and I will personally probably be buying it because I want to play with this Valentina art. I think that this is a really, really cool piece of Valentina art. But outside of that, this is not a very good bundle right now. White Widow is also a pretty bad card. 160% currency value, 125 bucks. This one at least comes with credits, so I do like it more than the 2,500 collector's tokens. I like tokens more than credits, but this is enough more credits that I think I'd lean towards it. Although Valentine is a better card than White Widow right now. I don't know. I don't think you need either of these bundles at all. All right, the top 5 bundles by value. We're going to start with the gold bundle because that one doesn't cost you real life money unless you don't have gold. So that one is Don't Stop the Healing with anti-venom. 5,000 gold, 123% value. Scream and Shout is the next one, the Cannonball Scream bundle for 100 bucks, 188%. The Ghost in the Web Ghost Spider bundle is also 188%. If you're going to spend, and that one's like 20 bucks, so that's a way better pure like financial value, right? You'd rather spend 20 bucks and get 180% than 100, but you do get 2 Series 5, so that's going to put the Scream and Shout above it. Then we've got the Judgment Day Arishem bundle at 175%. Again, very, very good is that Judgment Day bundle. The Chromatic Charge Beta Ray Bill is 175% as well, same as Arishem, very good. Rage meets Wade is really good, but that might be gone, so I wanted to show the Luna Snow one, which is similar enough. That's the last one above 170%. However, what you're really here for is by counting how good the card is. The other one doesn't really count how good the card is. It's just these are the 7 best percentages of what we've looked at. The best counting the card is still Don't Stop the Healing with the anti-venom, because again, not spending real money, plus anti-venom is amazing. Next up, I suggest you get Arishem. Arishem just is so important to the game, plus getting gold is so important to most players that I think that this is a really $100 well spent if you are going to spend that type of money on the game. Scream and Shout, the Cannonball and Scream bundle is next up. Again, at least they're giving us value for those $100 bundles, unlike the Gore one, which I don't think is nearly as good. Getting fundamentally like the 2 or 3 Scream decks you get from buying this, and then opening the Cannonball deck is great value. You get 3 or 4 decks from that. You only get 1 deck from Arishem, but that 1 deck from Arishem is one that is basically always meta. After that, we have fundamentally a tie for the 4 and 5 spot. It's between Who Let the Dogs Out, the Fenris Wolf, and the Intel Architect, the Sage bundle. Both of those are relative. They're both $50. They're both 169%. I prefer gold for the Sage bundle, but hey, whichever one has decks that you'd rather play is the one that you should be targeting. And that's it. Please check out patreon.com/snapjudgments if you're interested in supporting this channel in any extra way. It would mean the absolute world to us. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to thank a bunch of Patreons and then be out of here. Thank you to our Patreon of the month, Ocularis, the OG Abigail Gleason, my Alliance Leader, Mandatory Burnout. It is a real word, irregardless, always kind, LAB, Ink, the Graphite Fan. I am Frostman, who short is Jota Navarrete, who will one day let me know if I say his name right. Thinking Poker of the Thinking Poker podcast. Prime Brian of the Prime Mind app, who's sponsoring Snapjudgments League Season 3. Ryan Burke of Burke Avenue, which I'm about to drive to as soon as I finish this. Ryan Wood, Woody, the King of Questions, Caretix Lee, Koire, and Kazushi finishing up Ks. We got 3 Ks in a row, which we don't like, but we have Archangel 3K, so now we're at 4K, and I feel better. Black Dahlia and Pyrofros, some more Alliance leaders, as is the Goat Seeker. Hallowed Nightmare, one of our newest patrons. Only Fox, haven't seen Only Fox around in a while, hope they're doing well. Synth, who's watching me record this live. Hi, Synth. Then we've got Fat Nick, Dirty Casual, Mr. Kerfuffle, what's up, Kerfuff? Cables, welcome home. Ginger Prime, hey Ginge. Rakovich, Philip Ratko, who might also be watching this or might be sitting there talking bad about me because I was mean to Luna Snow. Haplo, what's happening? Kenny Loggins of the Danger Zone, the Notorious Bizza, Black Jeebus 23, Exos V and Skippy G, rhyming friends. Jessica Gamble, sup Jess? Slush Death, Mr. Slush Death, winner of Snapjudgments League Season 1, The King of Bros, bruh, the Great Kazoo, Werewolf, watching me, hope you're feeling better, my friend. Much love, you got all my support. Kev Suhoda, what's up Kev? Luna Chris, who's not watching but probably watching the VOD, hi Luna. Clam, Colonel Forbin. Forbin was here earlier, has probably wandered off at this point. Mr. Rob Silverman, M. Holland, David G. Wingfield, Hello Cow fan, Pixelish, Steven, Brian Kaufman, Tristan H. Martin, and Jason B., along with Mr. Craig Sterry and Matt V. Our Real Name Town. It's very crowded in Real Name Town. Ren Wrench, great name. Ren Wrench, do you like Ren? My stream has been making me listen to Ren lately. Corwin, John Q, and Jimmy McHugh, it's Q Town. Yes, Stout. 8th, Sage. What's up, Sage? 1, Big Man. Hey, Big Man, hopefully you're doing well. As well, Milkman for Reals, how you doing? Mick Foley, Cactus Jack. BG. Quid Pro Joe, hopefully you're doing well, Joe. Snap Decisions Joe, check out the Snap Decisions podcast, please. Models Mod Supreme, my favorite Osborne, Green Goblin. Uni, it's Unibot. Flan 56, my least favorite dessert, but one of my favorite patrons. The Fuzzy Dunlop, Spectrumix, sub Spectrum. Hoot, MBTB Shannon. Let me know how long we keep the MBTB, my friend. Matt H. How you doing, Matt? TJ Mikey Hijinks, no frickin' flex. Nick, the Greek geek who said hello and then left because he's a jerk. Zodrex, how you doing, Zod? Check him out on Twitch. The King of Canada, Twitch and YouTube. Denman Falcon, YouTube. Father Newman, Twitch and YouTube and this channel in a couple days. Jonesy, the great Jonesy, our friend Two Ties. Jonesy, check out the Triple Threat on YouTube. Our friend Two Ties, who does in fact wear 2 ties. Lormadevs, Snap on This Pod, the Pirate King Tucker, everywhere, playing too much Bounce in the Circle and Pew Pew, but a great Marvel Snap player as well. And of course, Gunny T, where the T stands for Wee. I'll see you in a few days, everybody. Much love. Peace.